back again today. We're doing a speech over illegal immigration, focusing more of it on in Texas. Here's my audience: Alex Failer and Keegan Sadler. Should we roll out the red carpet and allow millions upon millions of thieves, rapists, gang members, and drug dealers to come waltzing into this country at any time they would like? Should we broadcast a rest of the world that anyone that can find a way to enter this country and somehow get to a sanctuary city can sign up for a plethora of welfare benefits and live a life of leisure at the expense of our hardworking American citizens? Yeah, so those questions sound absurd, but what I have just described will essentially be official U.S. government policy if the immigration bill going through Congress becomes law. And unfortunately, Democrats now say that they have the Republican votes and that they need to get them. Immigration reform. Through the House of Representatives, if this amnesty bill becomes law, it will encourage even more illegal immigration, and it will be one more step toward making the U.S. border essentially meaningless. Right now, we desperately need the American people to contact their representatives in Congress and demand that they vote against this bill. Sadly, this is not likely to happen because most Americans have absolutely no idea how negatively illegal immigration is affecting this nation. 57% of all households that are led by an immigrant, legal or illegal, are enrolled in at least one welfare program. According to one study, the cost to U.S. taxpayers of legalizing current illegal immigrants would be approximately $6.3 trillion over the next 50 years. The Obama administration has distributed flyers that tell illegal immigrants that their immigration status will not be checked when they apply for food stamps. The Department of Homeland Security says that it has lost track of 1 million people that have entered this country but that appear now to have left. 1 out of every 5 children living in Los Angeles County has a parent that is in the country legally. In one recent year, taxpayers in Los Angeles County spent $600 million on welfare for children of illegal immigrants. Thanks to illegal immigration, California's overstretched healthcare system is on the verge of collapse. Dozens of California hospitals and emergency rooms have shut down over the past decade because they could not afford to stay open after being endlessly swamped by illegal immigrants who were simply not able to pay for the services that they were receiving. As a result, the remainder of the healthcare system in the state of California is now beyond overloaded. It has been estimated that U.S. taxpayers spend $12 billion a year on primary and secondary school education for the children of illegal immigrants. It is established that illegal aliens make up approximately 30% of the population in our country, and local prisons, and that total cost of increasing them is more than $1.6 billion annually. The federal government actually has a website that teaches immigrants how to sign up for welfare programs once they arrive in the United States. The Obama administration recently introduced the very first unmanned border station along the Texas-Mexico border. The Obama administration has sued individual states such as Arizona that have tried to crack down on illegal immigration. According to the FBI, there are approximately 1.4 million gang members living in our cities. Illegal immigration has been one of the primary factors that has fueled the growth of these gangs. As I have written about previously, there are only about 200 police officers assigned to Chicago's gang enforcement unit to handle the estimated 100,000 gang members living in the city. Mexican drug cartels make approximately $6.6 billion a year exporting illegal drugs to the United States. It is an open secret that Mexican drug cartels are openly conducting military operations inside the United States. The handful of Border Patrol agents that we are having guarding the border and massively outgunned and outmanned. According to the Justice Department's National Drug Intelligence Center, Mexican drug cartels were actively operating in 50 different U.S. cities in 2006. By 2010, that number has skyrocketed to 1,286. Overall, more than 55,000 people have been killed in drug-related violence in Mexico since 2006. That same level of violence will eventually show up in major U.S. cities unless something dramatic is done about illegal immigration. It is being projected that the Senate immigration bill will bring 33 million people to the United States over the next decade. Obviously, it's not a very good thing that we have illegal immigration in our country, but we're soon to be fixing it. That concludes my speech, and back to my audience. Thank you for watching.
Filming.